All right. Time for my 2 cents. Two things. One is the west loft. I wanted to improve the support, the posts. That one over there is new. This is old. There was one here that I'm going to replace with a good one. That's why I have this form in. And then this old one here. And then it pretty much stopped there. For those of you who don't know, the staircase to go up to the both lofts, the plan is to put it here. So up here and then turn it up there. I need to think about some sort of support system for that. But also, I wanted to support that purlin in the middle. These purlins are literally 120 years old. The ones on the north side have been replaced. I don't know how well you can see that because they're a darker wood. The ones on the south side, so the yard side, they are not replaced. And you can see there, that one is broken. And it's also very bowed in the middle. And that's why I put in this one in a previous video. I'll put a link. That's why I put this beam in. It's going to help support that purlin without having to have anything come down to the floor. On this side, I'm putting this form in for two reasons. Extend the loft, start the staircase support and framing. I'm also going to put a post right up to that purlin. I didn't make a video for just digging and setting forms. It's pretty boring, pretty long, pretty sweaty work. Took a large bolt, tied a string on it, managed to throw it over the purlin after, I don't know, 10 attempts, but it was over there. Gave me my exact position and lined it up with the edge of the loft here. Good to go. So there we go, ready for tomorrow to do this.
You have a radio here?
No.
Okay, I'll put on my headphones. So if you want to say something, you better wave to me. I'm putting on my headphones.
Okay. All right, so first one done. First one done. We got a bit of leakage here, so I put a rock, but not a big deal. This is still very soft. I'm going to smooth it out later.
Bags does this take?
9.
9 bags for one. How deep was it? 6 feet? 5 feet. No, that's why. That's good.
It's only about 6. No. It's much less because it's. I made it smaller just for this.
Right.
That's going to go all the way to the roof.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, what a job. I'm glad it's done. Cement now, it's no more cement. Except for maybe
Well, the day is young.
maybe the floor.
Yeah. Well, for sure.
But
You'll have to
I'll
rent.
probably only do the front too.
Yeah, you'll have to rent a propeller. Or just leave it with a piece of wood.
I might have a guy come.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might as well do it right.
Floor is
After all
floor
this
is
effort.
floor.
You gonna put a drain?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around.
Dig a hole. With, yeah,
That one.
yeah.
This we're already like too. I'm gonna take out more because it's soft, but we're already at a good level almost to add crushed rock.
Okay.
But it's soft.
Yeah, well, look how it comes really well.
But it's soft, so I'm gonna take some more up.
Yeah. Good thing you're with me today.
Oh, Zoe, why don't you relax? All right, so there we go. 2 posts done. 1, 2.
2, underline 2.
There you go. So the 2 posts are setting up nice. You can see here there's a bit of like just finishing to do, but honestly it doesn't matter because I'm going to be coming back and putting tar on top. Even though it's going to be inside the building, I'm going to be putting tar on top of both of them. And then I will also be putting, I think it's polyethylene. But anyway, essentially just a plastic sheet on top. Those things are, the tar is to protect against water sitting on top, which, like I said, inside it shouldn't happen. But the polyethylene sheet and the tar together But the polyethylene sheet and the tar together will essentially separate the wood from the cement, because cement is corrosive and shouldn't be in contact with wood. On the outside wall, they're pyramids at the bottom, 5 feet down from the log, so not 5 feet from the current grade, 5 feet down from the log. They're 2 by 2. And at the top, they're 10 by 10 inches. So 2 by 2 feet, 24 by 24 inches. And at the top, 10 by 10. Pyramids like that to have a good footprint in order to support the weight of the building. This inside one, this is just 12 by 12. As I mentioned earlier, I think it's going to be in the video earlier on, I believe. It's 12 by 12 because it's only really supporting a little corner of the loft eventually when the loft comes out to here. When the loft comes out to here, but then it's going to be supporting the purlin up there and some of the weight of the roof. This one over here is only 8 by 8 because it's really only going to be supporting the loft here. All the way around the outside of the building, so that one over there, the one in the corner you can't see very well, that one in the corner, that one's a good example obviously. Anyway, all the way around the outside of the building, they're pyramids. Only 2 exceptions are these middle ones. So this one here, the reason I did that like that is because this one, along with its sister right there, they were made when I was originally doing footings all the way around the outside of the building, and I wasn't sure how I was going to connect to the roof, and to be honest, I still might play with that, but I made them all the same way. And for all these ones, a truck came in. I dug the holes. The first year I dug them by hand, so about half of them are dug by hand. Much bigger hole. Being 2 by 2 at the bottom just made for a gigantic hole. The second year I had the backhoe on the tractor. So those were all dug with the tractor. That one over there, that's another little exception. It's also a pyramid, but a little steeper. I think it's only about 1.5 feet at the bottom, which is more than enough. I could have made that one square, same as the ones that I did today. So with these 2 new ones in, there's now 20 posts in the barn. These ones took much less material because they're square. And so 18 pyramids and then 2 regulars. And we're done. So I wasn't even sure about I was going to have to put these in, but figured it out. You probably heard me talking to my dad earlier in the video about grade and everything. So the final grade is going to be about 4 inches, roughly 4 inches below the tops of all these posts. Originally, I had planned to match this original rock. It was put in way back. I'm not sure when. I believe this sill log. I believe there was the sill log that was here was cut. So originally there would have been a log crossing over here, but then with time I assumed that they cut that open so you could wheel things in and out. Originally horses or whatever could just step over. Anyway, the floor was originally meant to meet the rock, which brought me about 3-4 inches just below the tops of these posts, which would be perfect. You don't want the wood sitting too close to the ground. So as you can see, with the slope and everything, final grade is going to be up from where I'm standing right now. So I could just add crushed rock straight on here. However, this ground is relatively soft. So I will be removing more before backfilling with some coarser, good compacting material. How far, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to go as far as I'd like, because even though these are 5 feet deep, that only means they go about 3 feet below the surface here. Anyway, we'll see as we go. But I definitely will be removing some material, backfilling with some good crushed rock, drainable and compactable material. And then eventually down the road, maybe putting in a cement floor. So there we go, it's in. I just put in those 45s and oiled the top bit while the ladder was up. Sorry, my camera here ran out of battery. This morning I put in the landing for the staircase. It's going to go up here and then up this way onto the loft. And I also sistered this 6x6 because I want to take out this post, so we're only going to have the one post in the middle.